Welcome back to the Perfect Storm Horse Racing channel. In today's video, I want to give you another handicapping angle, which shows up frequently and is a very important angle to follow. And this is the concept of uncoupled entries. And what an uncoupled entry is a situation where one trainer has two horses in a race which are running under separate program numbers. We have 5 such situations on the Monday, December 14th race card at Mahoning Valley. And I want to show you each of these situations and how they worked out. So in race 1, we have uncoupled entry. We have Jason DaCosta has the 5 horse and the 7 horse. So what you want to do when you're looking at these guys is some trainers will win with the lower half odds horse of the entry, and some of them focus on winning with their higher odds horse. They may send one horse in to be a rabbit. Generally, it has the opposite running style of the horse they project to win. Sometimes both horses will be live and they can both hit the board, win and hit the board together. So you kind of have to evaluate each situation individually, or look to see what the trainer's history is with that. It's worth a look back, because when you get a line on these guys at your particular track, this angle can make you a lot of money. So I'm not going to show you the past performances for each one of these races, but we will take a look at the result chart and see how they all played out. There's one race here, race number 8, where there are 2 uncoupled entries, and I want to take you down and show you that situation. You don't see this very often, but it does happen. In race 8, we have a maiden special weight race for state breds. So Mike Roan is in here. He's got 2 horses. He's got the 2 and the 7. You can see number 2, Sugar Mac, Michael Roan, the trainer. And then number 7, Michael Roan has that one, and that's the longer shot side of the entry. The other trainer in here that's got a pair is Robert Gorham. He's got horse number 3, the 5-2, I think is the morning line favorite. And number 10, who's a long shot in this race, and the morning line is at 20-1. So let's go take a look at these result charts for these 5 races and see how these horses performed. Okay, here we are with the result chart. Recall that we had Jason DaCosta in race 1 has the 5 and the 7. You can see that the 5 finished second, the 7 was out of the money. Number 6, the favorite, Easy Eyes, was the winner, with 5 coming in second. The next situation we have is in race 2, and this is Mike Roan in race 2. Mike Roan has the 2 and the 5. You can see they both hit the super, with the 2 winning at a little better than 4-1, and the 5 finishing 4th at 3-1. If you look down at the list of trainers in the race down here where my cursor is, you can see that Mike Roan has horse number 2 and also horse number 5. So if you want to just scan result charts looking for these situations, you can go to the Equibase result chart and you can see under the trainer section who had what horse in the race. The next situation we have is in race 3. We have Richard Zielinski has the 3 and the 6. In this race, you can see down here under the trainers, there's Zielinski with the 3 and the 6. They both run second and third. The 3 was the favorite, finishing second, and the 6 was third at 4.6-1. We don't have another opportunity to monitor this until we get to race 6. So when we go to the result chart for race 6, we're looking at Rivera has the horses in this race. Nestor Rivera, he has the 8 and the 9. And you'll see that neither one of these does anything, that they're near the bottom here, with the 8 and the 9 finishing second to last and 4th from last. But they were both really long shots at 31.4-1 and 60-1. And they were both much higher than their morning lines. And when you see an odd situation like that, those horses will hardly ever win, although it's possible they might hit the third or fourth spot in the tries or the supers. And then the last situation we have on this card is in race 8. This is where we had the double uncoupled entry, where we had Mike Roan with the 2 and 7 and Robert Gorham with the 3 and 10. The Robert Gorham horse, the 3, was my top choice in this race for this and other reasons. And you can see that he won the 3 Hackman. He was the winner. And the other horses in the race, we had Gorham, the 7 horse, finishing second or fourth at 10.4 to 1. Then the other parts of the entry were out of the money, which we would expect that they weren't going to do well. If you look at the 2, who was Roan's horse here, Sugar Mac, he went off at just under 30 to 1, much higher than his morning line, which was 10 to 1. That's never a good situation. And the other one was the 10, who had a 20 to 1 morning line that went off at 76 to 1. When you see these type of odds situations, this is a really good indicator that these horses weren't going to do well. So in this particular race, you could concentrate on each of these trainers' lower odds horse. And in this case, you had 2 of the horses that were in the superfecta. So that's what I wanted to show in today's video. We'll be back again soon with more handicapping angles or some astrological information that you can use going forward.